Honourable Leader of the Greens, Member Clark.
Understand that mistake.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I just want to remind the House that the municipality of Sorell lost $300,000 to poker machines in September. My question is to the Minister for Resources. Minister, yesterday we saw your two parties working in lockstep against the public interest. Well, here's another. Can you confirm you are in negotiations with the Labor Party, who once represented workers and the democratic right to peaceful protest, to secure their support for the draconian anti-protest law amendments?
They're answering it. They're answering.
All right.
There you go. There's your
Are you having a conversation?
You saw the exchange in the chamber last night.
We do need
question, or that Dorothy Dix, I'm not sure how you'd describe it, but it's certainly one out of the box. And I'll have to be careful with my eye contact today in terms I'm standing here at the box.
Eyes across the room.
Who do I look at? and who's on side and who's not on side. But Mr. Speaker, there's nothing that's more important than jobs. And as a government, we're out there to protect those jobs, and particularly in the forest industry. It's very, very clear. We had a debate yesterday, and the first part of your question related to the debate yesterday, which was the bill that you put forward, and I wouldn't reflect on that vote, but it's very clear that the Greens' position is to kill off the native forest industry and to kill off jobs, as they did under the Labor Green government in 2010 to 2014. So, you know, you've got form. You've got form in killing off those productive industries, and whether it's forestry, mining, salmon, and the productive industry. So that's why, on 3 occasions at the elections, we have received a mandate to bring in and introduce our workplace protection laws to protect those jobs. To protect those jobs and to say, we are backing you. You have a right to free speech. You have a right to protest peacefully, but you do not have that right to block a person from working freely in the workplace and to earn an income to feed their family and to support their families. Likewise, you do not have the right to impede in a workplace an impact on business from operating freely, and indeed their workers to operate freely. So I am delighted to receive the question, and of course we have circulated our bill into the community for public feedback. We've received excellent feedback, Mr. Speaker. We've received positive feedback, particularly from all our productive industries. They are backing it in. That's right. They are backing it in, and the people of Tasmania have backed it in 3 times at 3 elections for a majority Liberal government, and that's why we're standing on this side of the crossbenches, because they're backing us in, Mr. Speaker.
Now the question is, where will this go? We have had that feedback, and we are looking forward. To further feedback.
from the Labor Party, and that is a question for the Labor Party. That is a question for the Labor Party. Each member of the Labor Party is on the other side of this chamber, and we want to know. We want to know their position.
I said hello.
We want their support for this bill because we believe this is in Tasmania's best interest to protect jobs, protect businesses, protect our productive industries, and it's the right thing to do. Just this morning, we've had another protest by the Bob Brown Foundation in the Styx Valley, stopping contractors getting out and to do their work, tying themselves up to forestry equipment. They've been doing this today. And of course, we have the Greens come in here, the parliamentary wing of the Bob Brown Foundation, doing their bidding. They say jump. Greens say how high? How high to Bob Brown Foundation? Right. Well, that's what you're doing. Well, you're the parliamentary wing, and we're not going to put up with that. We will continue to support our workers and our businesses. And
on a point of order, Minister.
Standing Order 45, we asked the Minister to explain to the House what is the nature of the conversation with the Labor Party.
That's not a point of order.
And the Minister heard that question. That's not a point of order, and what I've heard, he's explaining his position.
Yes, we've explained it very well. So thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I think it's been quite clear over 3 elections what our position is. We have a mandate. The people of Tasmania support it. The people in those industries support it. So the question is for the leader of the opposition. We know that they're divided over there. They've been riven by the toxicity in the Labor Party. They're not only that, and we've seen this morning the cheap political shots that have been thrown. So they're not just divided, but they are irresponsible in the way they're behaving. But we want them to respond to that draft bill and the bill that we want to bring into this place, and we want their support. Now, it's a matter for the Labor Party.
Honourable Deputy Leader.